Hello and welcome, student. Today we will discuss the Indian Judiciary, lesson number 5, Civics. So let's begin with some important features of the judiciary. Before we begin, it is here in the introduction part, it is told here that we have discussed in the earlier chapter about the rule of law. And in that rule of law, we came to know that everyone is equal in the eyes of law, be it a common man or the President of India, the first citizen. Whenever, and it is also told here, whenever there is a violation of law, the judicial system, that is the third organ of the Indian government, that means legislature, executive, and judiciary. Judiciary is the third organ of the Indian government. So legislature first, executive second, and judiciary is the third. Resolves the issue. The judiciary consists of a system of courts that is responsible for administering justice, interpreting laws, and protecting the fundamental rights of the citizens. The judiciary, that is also the custodian of our constitution, plays a very important role in proper running of the democratic system. That means if judiciary will not be there, then there will be a chaos and that will be uncontrollable. So let's begin with some of the important features. The role of the judiciary. Let's see what are the roles of judiciary. Judiciary's main role is to stop the fight between citizens, between government and citizen, and between two state governments, or between state government and central government. Okay, the judiciary, next point, judiciary is the final authority on the constitution. It can declare any law or it can pass any law. Okay, so it can declare any law passed by the parliament to be unconstitutional. That means that cannot run in the constitution if it sees that that particular law is not correct or not good. Okay, so this is called judicial review. Let me repeat it again. The judiciary is the final authority and it looks after every law in the constitution, and if it finds that any law which is passed by the parliament is not correct or is not supporting the basic ideals of the constitution, then the judiciary will declare it void. Void, 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 or abandon the law. Okay, or stop the law in the normal language. Stop it. Next is the judiciary upholds and implements the fundamental rights of the citizen. Thus, people can move the court in case of violation of their rights. That is the third one. Judiciary upholds and implements the fundamental rights of the citizens. Thus, people can move the court in case of violation of their rights. So, if any violation is there in their rights, and there are 6 rights is there, out of which, if any violation is there, then they can go for it. Now let's see how far is independent our judiciary, that is independence of judiciary. The framers of the constitution ensured independence of judiciary in following ways. Those who framed the constitution, they ensured independence of the judiciary. Let's see. Number 1, the most important provision in the constitution is the separation of power. That is, legislature and executive cannot interfere in the work of the judiciary. Neither MLA, MP or nor any officers can interfere in the work of the judiciary. Similarly, in the appointment of judges, the other organs of the state do not play any significant role. Okay, so no one plays any significant role. Next, moreover, the removal of judges from their office is a complex process. Once judges appointed, they are very difficult to remove it. Okay, so neither the legislature nor the executive can misuse their power and influence the judicial process. Next, not only are the appointments made for a fixed tenure, but judges also get handsome remuneration so that financial inducement do not influence their official decisions. They used to get good salary Okay, and their tenure is also more than the other jobs. So for that, they will not get any financial difficulties, and no official decisions will be hampered. Next, the government also takes care of their security so that any powerful criminal does not intimidate them. Okay, so that no one get killed or no one could have any criminal activities with them. So the government provides them security. In the next part, we'll discuss structure of courts in India.